I guess that's what you can call it. It's whatever, man. It's like, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit older, man. I'm a little bit more mature nowadays. There's no need to like. There's so much I could say about that. About like maturity and about like handling stuff. Like, I'm long gone from the days of being angry in a COD lobby. Like it's. Like if I'm angry, it's like I'm joking around, and I don't feel anything. I'm lying to you if I'm angry. I probably shouldn't say that, but because you're gonna remember that. And you're gonna mention it. But it's not like denial, it's more like a realization. It's just a realization. And it's like, part of it is letting go of this like inner voice inside you that's completely toxic. And like, what also helps is when you're so much of an introvert that you don't have too many friends, that you don't have anybody to impress or anybody you care to impress. So you're not so bent out of shape trying to like impress people. Because you just stop caring about impressing people in a way. Like what, like I don't know. It's acceptance for sure, because you're accepting the good and the bad, but you're not allowing the bad to dictate it. But it's not naivety. It's not like you're naive. It's not like what the bad shit that happened to you doesn't have any weight, doesn't matter. Because in the end, it actually kind of doesn't. The only way that something bad matters to you is if you learn something from it. If something bad happened, you didn't learn anything. Either you're just not meant to learn something from it, or it's just whatever. Or you do need to learn something from it, if you can. But we put so much emphasis on things that don't really matter too much. Other guy's gonna come too. So I'm gonna let this guy come closer to me so he's not one-shotting me. For the inner bliss, yeah. No, it's dude. What it is, right? Put it this way, right? You're always in a constant battle of basically, I'm gonna feel good, or I'm gonna be okay, right? Whether it's video games, real life, doesn't matter. And you have to constantly fight against that, right? Imagine like you played every single video game and feeling that battle's basically like, imagine a few dogs nipping at your feet every video game you're playing. And there's always these dogs nipping at you. Eventually, you're just gonna stop caring, and you're gonna get good at dodging the dogs, as if you're trying to dodge you from feeling bad, right? So eventually, you just sort of like you become like Bruce Lee when it comes to fighting against shit that's gonna make your mood change, right? eventually you're gonna move like water. You're gonna get through it, man. You're gonna realize that, you know, after dodging dogs and all this negativity and shit, it's fine, man. If it happens, it happens. It doesn't mean what. And part of that is also getting confidence. A part of the confidence is understanding and accepting that, you know, you're gonna have moments where you seem or look like you're weak in video games or in real life, but you already proved it. Like it's like you allowing bad shit, negative shit to bother you, even video games or real life. It's just you not realizing that you're the shit. You're not realizing you're the shit yet, or that you feel like it's what it is you feel like you haven't done much in life or in video games that makes you believe that you're not the shit, or you're at least not competent enough, right? I already proved that to myself. I don't need to prove it to other people. Now they can catch all the bad and the good and have an opinion based on a small amount of evidence. That's fine. I know I'm decent. Now you also have, but the problem with that is that you need to also have hubris, right? Because on the same coin, the other people that are so ingrained in worrying about how good they are or how good they appear to be, they're like, they can be prideful too, and that can destroy you as well. You need to be humble. You need to have hubris. So, and you have to realize you have to realize what you're capable of and what you're willing to do and what you can do, and be okay with it, and be okay with what you can't do, because at the end of the day, even if you're not good at something, you can at least, it's not even comfort, it's just like fact. It's like you can at least understand and know that if you practice something, you can become decent at it. You don't know if you can be the master, that's to be seen, but you can be somebody who's decent at something, or at least good at something, even though good is relative. So it's all relative. At the end of the day, here's the kicker, right? When it comes to video games, we all can't be like, we know we all can't be the top of the top. We know we all can't we can't be like Lobos or somebody famous, right, playing this game. We all can't be like, or that other guy or those people that like play with different peripherals, or play blind, or play with one hand, or play with like Dance Dance Revolution, or just as simple as those people that play this game level 1 only with fists, like no equipment, right, completely naked. That's fine, because obviously it's impressive, right? But the thing is, there's other ways to be impressive. There's other ways to be a G. There's other ways to be decent, right? If you care about it so much. And then there's the whole thing of, well, what happens when that's their job, right? Their job to be decent at the game. Their job to... I mean, there's a lot of successful people that are not that good at video games, but still are good. Are still pretty popular. But I guess you can say they're successful at being funny, at being entertaining, at talking to you. I don't know. There's a shit ton of it's all perspective. It's all different ways to look at it. Or who do I know? Maybe this is all just a massive cope, but maybe that's what it all is. Finding your cope, right? You can find your cope as long as you don't find the cap, right? Oh, the flame is not happening. Okay. at the end of the day, even though I didn't do a lot of those challenges, those crazy challenges that other people did, I'm satisfied with what I've done. And I'm satisfied with, but I know I can always be better. I know I can always be better in character and in skill and in other avenues in life. You can always be better. You're never always the best. Unless you're literally leaderboard the best.